The year is 1978. Sugar Ray Leonard is already an up-and-coming boxing megastar despite being only 13 fights into his professional career.
You're going to be a world champion pretty soon, and I guess I could always say as a last resort, I was glad I fought a world champion to be.
After a magnificent Olympic tournament in 1976 that found him becoming a gold medalist, it seemed Ray was the next young man up to bring some eyes to the lower divisions after a stacked realm of heavyweight competition throughout the 70s. And his last professional victory against the talented but underdeveloped Dickie Eklund, the older half-brother of Mickey Ward, Ray Leonard is looking to step up his game and fight a future world title challenger and father of an undeniable legend of the sport, Floyd Mayweather Sr. Will Sugar Ray showcase his Hall of Fame talent as early on in his career as just his 14th fight? Or will Floyd Mayweather continue to prove that boxing runs in his veins and set a path to become his family's first of 3 champions? Let's get into it. Sugar Ray Leonard, as previously mentioned, despite at the time being green in professional boxing, was already beginning to lure in fans from all over America after an incredible showing at the Olympics and announcing his first retirement of many. People already started to paint him as a what-if champion, along the likes of Teofilo Stevenson, despite only being 20 at the time of his indecisive decision.
When I stood on that pedestal, it was kind of bittersweet because I was so excited to have won the gold medal, but I knew it was over. I knew that this would be my last fight.
But after realizing he'd been given a God-given talent to be an unforgettable boxer and needing to provide for his high school sweetheart and newborn son, Leonard was ready to storm the scene of the welterweight division and become a world champion. After knocking out 8 of his first 13 opponents and beating them all decisively, Leonard was an undeniably skillful fighter, as most remembered being displayed in his amateur career.
This young man is arriving as a professional fighter.
Despite having the power to dictate a fight, he never relied on it as a means to win. Instead, he used it as a vessel to showcase his other talents, such as movement, tactics, and confidence.
When Ali left, we never thought there would be another major attraction. Sugar Ray had it all. He had the looks, he had the ability, he was agreeable to white America, and not only just black America. Sugar Ray was a marketing marvel.
After slowly increasing the level of his competition over time and having the lovely, legendary Angelo Dundee by his side, who was infamous for being Muhammad Ali's trainer, it was clear all bets were on Leonard to go the distance as a fighter and to bring home the bacon to his family.
This is a boxer, this is a gladiator, and he's been, celebrity-wise, he's been moved over to the entertainment field.
After his impressive performance against Dickie Eklund in his previous fight, which ended up being an interesting topic of conversation highlighted in the Christian Bale and Mark Wahlberg movie The Fighter over 25 years later, many around Leonard wanted him to fight another up-and-coming contender by the name of Thomas Hearns.
Tommy Hearns started out in first fight, knockout, second fight, knockout, third fight, knockout.
And the master Angelo Dundee knew that the fight was far too big of a risk to take so early in his career for the same amount of money he could have gotten fighting someone of lesser quality.
I said, what for? Not now. Let it get juicy, because I can smell it when it's going to be a big, big promotion. I turned Hearns down.
And after how close their 2 legendary bouts ended up being so many years later, it's safe to say Dundee made the right decision in not risking Ray's entire career so early on. Eventually, it was settled that Leonard should face Floyd Mayweather in a 10-round bout, with Mayweather already having 1 loss on his record, but a steady increase of talent showcased with each bout since. Fight night arrived on September 9th of 1978. And as the 2 men made their way to the ring, there was no question who the viewers preferred. Leonard, despite having a couple of overbearing boos from the back of the stadium, was the star the ringside watchers wanted to see glimmer and gleam like his untouched record thus far, while Floyd was given just a light applause and a metaphorical pat on the back for showing up to the fight at all. The 2 fighters show respect as the referee recounts the rules and the bout begins.
Here they allow a standing 8 count. The ring is tiny. They say 17 feet, I measured it, and it's slightly less than that. Red stripes. Both fighters wearing white trunks. Bonzel Johnson and Greg covers. No really effective blows scored. Referee Tabor telling them to abjure the clinch. Sugar Ray in there with a good combination. Second round action. Ray in the white trunks, no stripes. Mayweather the right trunks. So far there's been no opportunity for the familiar Leonard flurry, but now he's beginning to become effective. Mayweather putting up a good scrap thus far. Actually left himself open after missing, but he scored with a good right there. Sugar Ray Leonard, white trunks, no stripes. Floyd Mayweather, white trunks and stripes. Mayweather, you see him there.
Round 3 sees Leonard capitalize on his confidence as he toys with Mayweather's robotic movement and takes Floyd's aggressiveness with style. As he dances around the ring on light feet that could give Michael Jackson's best moves a run for their money, Leonard looks composed and self-assured.
Leonard now in pursuit of Mayweather. See him go to the belly and then up to the head. They're separated. That right lead again, then the left. Mayweather absorbing punishment this round. Good right lead by Leonard. Scored heavily. Now Mayweather stunned. Now, and so Leonard cleans up on him. Scored with a left and right combination. Now Mayweather is in real trouble. Just covering the head. Hoping that Mayweather whirling around. Leonard trying to finish. Totally one-sided bout. Almost to the end of the third round. And look at Leonard, quick-handed. There he comes back, or at least tries to, guiding Sugar Ray Leonard's career. Sugar Ray had Mayweather in trouble. That was a slip. And this, the fourth round. Crowd yells. But that was a slip. Now he's taking it again on the rope-a-dope. Slick because he knows all the tricks on the inside. Oh, that was a good left that staggered Mayweather against the ropes. Well, he doesn't register any punishment. He achieves the objective of keeping Leonard off. Looked like he was staggered. He was just off balance. Mayweather using that left effectively in this round. Sugar Ray Leonard hasn't gotten to him. Coming down to the end of the round, let's go quickly to Bill Fleming in Seattle, live for an update on NCAA football. As they do in some jurisdictions. This is the sixth round. Leonard looking for one shot to get in. Good stinging left, finally, by Leonard. Coming up to the end of the round. I would say certainly ahead in the scoring, but not impressive. Guy who knows the tricks of the trade at a very tender age. With his own left. That was a good left by Leonard. But he'll clinch with you, he'll tie you up, he'll thumb you, he'll elbow you. He's not able to find space for his blows. You haven't seen the constant flurries that we've come to recognize in Leonard. He's used it very well in the past in his pro career and his amateur career. It's the seventh round. He doesn't have the look of an alive fighter. Mayweather got in a good left again. Mayweather dancing. Leonard pursuing. Mayweather slipped a little. He was not staggered. Less than a half minute to go in the round. The last minute of each round. A good left caught Mayweather flush. And I remarked that I would have thought he'd use the right lead more, which has been effective. I asked Dundee at least 3 times in this fight. Leonard has apparently had Mayweather. For Sugar Ray Leonard to remember at the end of last round, Mayweather was in trouble. Now, as we come into the final minute of the round.
Round 8 finds Mayweather finally breaking down as the hard-as-nails competitor that he'd found in Floyd Mayweather with a brutal left hook.
Goes to the rope-a-dope, moved to the side. Oh, a good left that stunned Mayweather. Now he's in real. There's the knockdown from the right. That left started it off. A stinging left hook. Mayweather tells referee Tabor he's fine. Now, Leonard feels in charge, pulls the shuffle. Now you're seeing the Sugar Ray Leonard we've become accustomed to. I don't know if he'll call that a knockdown. Okay. I still don't know if he officially called that a knockdown or not. We're at the end of the round. No commercial. We'll stay with
Floyd survives until the end of the round, but his chances of victory are nearing from slim to none.
First, and quickly, Leonard goes at him. He knows he's in command now. Sugar Ray with the right again. Fight pattern is clear as you look at the clock winding down. Seconds left, and Sugar Ray looking again to finish him off. Throughout the fight, I must say, it's Mayweather who's been using the left jab and not Sugar Ray Leonard. See, look at Mayweather come right back, the same pattern. Now Sugar Ray measuring him. And Ray would like to finish him off. He almost went down then from a left. The shuffle. Now the flurry combinations. Barton Tabor is giving him a standing 8 count in Rhode Island under the rules. Wait, he stopped the fight.
After the fight, Ray and Floyd would continue their career path in boxing for many years, with Leonard becoming the star many knew he would be, and Floyd becoming a legendary trainer for his son, along with his brother Roger, while consistently staying involved in all other aspects of pugilism.
Everything you taught me from day one. I always remember. Everything working, baby. Everything working. Good. Be careful. I got you. Okay.
Both fighters showcased their brilliance on this night, from Leonard showing his skill, personality, and freshness in a time of boxing where greatness was finally starting to dwindle after possibly the finest decade in boxing history. And Mayweather in his enviable self-belief that even when plagued with demons could not be broken. Floyd had gone through many hardships, prison, drug addiction, and more. Yet he was a game fighter and would never give up on himself or what he believed in. And for that, he deserves alone to be remembered. And while with his fists, Leonard can cement himself as one of the greatest of all time, Floyd Mayweather Sr. can cement himself as one of the greatest in the corner.
If you couldn't do boxing at all for the rest of your life, what would you guys be doing?
If I wasn't doing boxing, I probably would be painting.
Painting?
Yeah, I'm an artist.
You got some stuff?
I got a lot of good stuff.